process for cutting a patch is straightforward, so long as a few simple rules are followed. The rules help us stay on track and ensure that a forest's ecological functions are protected. After all, cutting too many little patches can still cause harm. Before getting started, complete a thorough survey of the stand. A survey will tell you the height of the canopy, what species of flora and fauna are present, and will highlight any challenges, such as invasive species growing in the stand. If you have a management plan, take it with you into the woods. Get a feel for the light levels, look at the quality of the trees, and practice identifying as many species as possible. The purpose is to gather as much information before you begin to cut. There are 3 basic rules of thumb that will help us decide how big to make a patch, how many patches to cut, and what trees to cut. The size of a patch is determined by the height of the surrounding trees. For example, if the average height of the canopy is 15 meters, the patch should measure from edge to edge no more than 15 meters. This rule of thumb can change depending on a number of factors. If you are cutting on a south-facing slope, it is a good idea to shrink the size of the patch. On the other hand, if you decide to leave individual trees within the patch, you can make it larger to benefit from the dappled light. In the end, it comes down to a feeling that will get honed with time and practice. Determining the number of patches in a stand is slightly more complex. The rule is to space the patches no less than 2 tree lengths apart. For example, if the average canopy height is 15 meters, the patches should be at least 30 meters apart. There are a number of different reasons for deciding on a patch's location. Simply enlarging an existing natural clearing is highly efficient. Targeting the densest areas of a stand will quickly change its composition. Centering a patch near a tree you would like to release will improve individual tree health. Combining harvesting and patch cutting creates product and planting sites all at once. Or cutting patches near an existing trail simplifies access and makes it easier to enjoy and watch as patches change and grow. Whatever your reason, it is nearly impossible to decide this by looking at a map or GPS waypoint. It is better to have a clear idea of the number of patches you would like to cut, and then begin with one. Once you've selected a site, the question becomes what to cut and what not to cut. The final rule is to leave anything of ecological significance. A mountain ash in a pure stand of white pine is precious. A white birch amidst a sea of white spruce will become the centerpiece of a patch. A young hemlock should be carefully pruned and released. Diversity is health. Finally, we must make sure to leave the healthiest individual trees. When flagging a patch, pick the best and use these as the boundaries of the patch. The rules are a beginning point. Whenever you get the opportunity, return to a patch and check to see how it's doing. Think of patch cutting like sculpture, a process of revealing what is hidden.